What you are seeing is 13 inches of snow. This fell last night, and it's not even Thanksgiving. But on the other hand, my roommate and I started decorating for Christmas. Yay! Hello, welcome back, my beautiful, beautiful subscribers. How are you today? I have what you just saw is footage from our very first snowstorm of the season. I was not a happy camper last night. We got a lot of snow, but I stayed inside. I watched movies all night and I crafted, and it was just a really nice night in. But when I woke up this morning, I was like, that's a lot of snow. We had 13 inches of snow here in town. Unbelievable, unbelievable. But anywho, I am here today with a review of the Benefit Air Patrol. This is an eyeshadow primer that I picked up recently. I was told it was good by the Benefit person at Ulta, but I really had to see for myself. Now, I have tried eyeshadow primers from Benefit that I've really liked. I really liked the Stay Don't Stray. It was amazing. I do have primers from the drugstore that I really liked. This is the first high-end eyeshadow primer that I've bought in many years because I do have other stuff that I really liked. This is what Benefit is calling a BB cream for your eyelids. As SPF 20, it is supposed to fight things that might irritate your skin on your eyelids, such as smoke, pollution, sun damage, all that good stuff. It is also supposed to, of course, make your eyeshadow last longer without creasing or smearing, wearing off, and just make it look as beautiful as it did when you first applied it. It's also supposed to help combat dry skin around your eyelids, which I have seriously dry eyelids. You know, I do suffer from eczema. Normally I get it on my hands, but occasionally I will get it around the eye area, especially like right on top of my eyelids, and it can be really embarrassing and hard to work with. So I was really interested in that aspect, that it was supposed to help with dryness, and I can say I haven't noticed that much of a difference in that regard. I feel like my eyelids are just as dry as they always are, but I think that's a big claim to make with an eyeshadow primer. I really do. I do really like the fact that it is got SPF in it, because, you know, we are becoming more aware of the fact that you need to wear SPF on a daily basis, and a lot of people do, and I try to use like primers and foundations with SPF, but you know, I honestly do forget about putting SPF on my eyes, and I feel like that's a big area that you really should not forget to do, because the skin around your eyes is so much thinner and more sensitive that, you know, I've never been sunburned on my eyelids, but I feel like that would really suck. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that this has SPF 20 in it. The actual, and I will show you the close-up of the packaging. It looks very like military. It looks like, I hate to like even say this word with all of like the stuff going on in the world right now, but it does kind of look like a missile. I think it looks like something that's just gonna go boom. But okay, and that's really insensitive. I just apologize. And it has planes on it flying around, and I will open the cap here, and the cap is very, like, it shuts pretty good. Here is what the applicator looks like, and it's gross and dirty because that is where the product comes out, and the product just kind of dries around the hole. Like, I've tried wiping it off, but it just gets dried up in the hole, and it's kind of gross. This is a silicone tip. It's very flexible. When you apply it to your skin, it does feel rather nice applying it to the skin. Not so much cooling, but it just feels good. Like, I don't feel like the tip has any benefits at all. And I will click up a little bit here. It takes about two to three clicks to get some. And this does say on the packaging, it recommends 1 click for each eye. So I generally click it up twice. And then when you apply it, it's has lighting. Okay, work with me here, work with me. It's got a nice skin tone color to it, and I feel like it does have some pigmentation. So like when you apply it and you have any darkness on your eyelids, like I have super pigmented eyelids, so they're very purple, and I feel like this does a really great job of concealing that. The product itself, I'm trying to do this and not get blasted by the sun, you can't even see, it's very thick. Like I almost expected it to be super runny, but it's actually very thick, almost like a concealer, like a face concealer. There's a little bit of oomph to it. So when you apply it, like, I feel like you do need to apply a little more than I normally would. Like with my Wet n Wild Fergie, that stuff was really, really runny, and I felt like just a little bit did the trick. But with this, I feel like I have to cover my entire eyelid and then blend it out to get the desired effect I want. But I mean, it's a good primer overall. Now here's what really matters. How does it affect my eyeshadow? Will my eyeshadow last throughout the day? Yes, it will. I haven't noticed anything. I haven't noticed any creasing. I feel like my eyeshadows are still vibrant as they are when I put them on at the beginning of the day. No creasing in my outer corners where I normally would crease up a little bit. So the bottom line is, do you want to spend $29 on this primer? I would say no. It's not anything special. There are just as good eyeshadow primers on the market for less. Go to the drugstore, you will find a ton now. Like the drugstore is upping their game on primers. So many great ones. Like I keep saying, Wet n Wild Fergie, $3 at Walgreens. It's the best primer I've ever tried from the drugstore, and one little bottle will last you over a year. I don't think you need to spend a lot of money on a product like this, guys. I really don't. Yes, it's great if you have the money to spend and treat yourself. Sure, treat yourself. But if you are on a budget, if you are a college student on a budget, if you are a single mom on a budget, and you want something that's going to work, I don't think you need to go out and buy this. It's really great. I had a coupon, so that's the only reason I bought it. And I got it for, I don't know, I think I got it for like $5 less. But really, $30 almost, that's a lot of money. That's money you could spend elsewhere. And with the holidays coming up, you know, I mean, yeah, go and spend that money elsewhere. But I don't think you need to buy this. I'm saying it's great, but I'm saying you don't need it. And I feel really bad. You know, I don't want to give any bad publicity to Benefit because I love Benefit Cosmetics. I love their blushes and their mascaras and their primers, but I feel like I'm bashing this product. I am not bashing it at all. Don't get me wrong here. I'm just bashing the price tag, and I'm saying this does the same thing that every other eyeshadow primer out there does. And that's all I'm going to say. So yeah, that is just my thoughts on this primer. I do really enjoy it. The price tag is just a little much. Have you tried it? Let me know in a comment below what you think about it, or if you have any eyeshadow primers that you would like to talk about, leave it in a comment below. I hope you all have a fantastic day and that you're warm somewhere and not freezing cold like I am. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. See you soon. Bye.